Good morning to each and every one of you. I know for sure that if you were just witnessing what we were seeing with that sunrise, that you would not believe that just a minute or two can make such a difference. That is what I have to call one outstanding sunrise this morning. Although we actually didn't see the sun, the actual scaly effects of the clouds and the reds, absolutely breathtaking. And I'm so happy that I was here to share that with you. That's what I keep saying all the time as well. In the tropics, you will find that the weather can change in a second. You just witness that for yourself. You know, as you will see, we have a very large cruise liner making its way down the south coast now towards the Bridgetown port. Not sure if you can make it on the resolution. You might just make it on the shadow itself, but very, very large. What a beautiful morning, and what a blessing it is to be able to share skies like this with you all this morning. Oh my goodness gracious. So what we're going to do is we're going to look in this direction here. We're going to breathe in this peace and serenity, and we're going to ask God for some peace. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Your will, not ours, be done. Amen. I was so itching to hop on the camera and say something when that sunrise was coming up, but I want to keep it real quiet. I don't know if you noticed, the sun just barely peeping out over some of the homes up there just to the left of the South Point Lighthouse. That is the sun trying to make its way out, but you can see its effects on the sky. Is this not just stunning? Now this morning I was using my S9 to take some photos and stuff. I'm not too sure how that will come out. At one time I used to say, oh, S9 is awesome. But nowadays, after fooling around with this new camera, I realize the S9 still has a little way to go, but it still brings us some beauty, and I'm going to share that with you all later today as the best that I possibly can. I was here this morning from about 5:30, had a little bit late of a start, but came out this morning around 5:30. Yes, I do have all of my rain protection gear because it really did look as though we can get some showers. I was thinking of running back and put it in the truck just now when, when the actual sunrise was going on, but I said, first of all, someone might have the gimbal. And secondly is that, who knows, it's supposedly on my back, that's where it's going to be. It's not inconvenient to me. As you can see, bare back, feeling beautiful. It's a lovely morning here. Christmas breezes, fresh air, absolutely amazing. What you're seeing is what it really is. I know that all your memories, anyone that's been here before, can see this here and understand what it's like to be here standing up right now on this beach. Beautiful low tides. We're seeing the best beach conditions possible. All of the hotels here open, so everything is looking great again. I'm going to show you more of that now as we stroll. I know for sure that if my conductor is on board, he's got to be celebrating because I know this is one of his favorite stretches of beach. That's for sure. I just can't stop looking at this sky. This sky is just blowing my mind this morning. I know the orange sunrise or the golden sunrise is what everyone loves, but me, pelts and clouds on top of it and give me these type of beautiful artworks that God has prepared for us this morning. What a pleasure and what a blessing it is to be able to enjoy this with you all. Just beautiful. If any of those new folks are on here streaming that are trying to make comments and realize they can't make comments, the only way you can be able to make comments is if you're a friend of a friend or if you're actually in my friends list as well. So if you're seeing something that you're enjoying and you would like to participate in all of the care and love and kindness and attention that you're seeing going on, just send me a friend request. I'll send you, oh gosh, check that sun. Woo, how spectacular. I'm going to stop for a second here and I'm going to see if I can take a picture of this here with the other camera just to try and capture that, because that sun is trying to make its way through the cloud and it is just beautiful there right now. Just look at those beautiful reflections on the sand. They've been here since this morning at 5:30. Believe it or not, just a little bit of light that we had, we were able to see all of these beautiful reflections this morning. If you're not sure of where we are, we're just to the east of Dover Beach Hotel. We're directly in front of Turtle Beach, which you see known as Half Moon Beach Hotel. I know for sure there's one of our members on here that worked there at one time, so she'll be familiar with that location, but it has changed tremendously over the years. All-inclusive resort. If you want to come to Barbados and stay in this location, it's beautiful. If you remember our vlogs earlier on in this year, I like to point back to them because I always say about this time of year that sand bills, and I know that some people might say, well, that beach is always like that. No, it's certainly not. A few months ago, we would have walked up here on this section where you will see is all dimpled from the rain of last night. This would have been where the beach would have come in on, or the sea would have come in on, up to where this great leaf or great branch is. That's generally where this would have been. And you would have been walking at high tide, you would have been struggling to get wrong in front of these great trees here at one stage of the game. That is also captured on vlogs as well. So if you go up there and put in maybe Dover Beach, Casuarina Beach, Turtle Beach, anything like that there, you will probably see some of those vlogs up there on YouTube. You can see artistry in Barbados. Absolute fun for kids, and this looks more like an adult and kid combination, but beautiful. And this is withstood the high tide. You can see the high tide has hit the outer banks of it last night. However, it has withstood that, and there's another one a little further up as well. Just a glorious morning here on this island. I can only tell you that the absolute peace that you can imagine is what I'm feeling here right now. I know there's some friends of mine, Buddy, who is down the road in her apartment. I came back down this way later on, so maybe I'll see you on the beach at some stage of the game. But I know for sure you're breathing in this air this morning and feeling the Christmas breeze, because although you've come from a cold climate, I know for sure that you can appreciate how cool and beautiful and crisp this morning is. Lots of people out trying to capture pictures. Look at this lovely family photo that's going on here with this baby. How beautiful. Precious, precious memories. They're the things that I was mentioning this morning. If you can lock them in, you're going to feel exactly what these folks are feeling right now. It is beautiful out here. I won't tell you I won't tell you a lie, it's a little bit of a chill in the air. But when I say chill, you know what I mean. Bajan style chill. It is just beautiful. If you all ever see me with a shirt on, you're going to notice something real strange going on, because I don't walk in a shirt. I work for 23 years in shoes and long pants and shirts almost every day. And as far as I'm concerned, my new life that God has me on this journey, this does not call for any of those things. Pair of baggies, pair of beach shoes, and let me stroll, please. Beautiful. Massive beach this morning. Remember, we are at low tide, so half of this beach will be gone at high tide. When I say half, it will be gone. The sand will be there, but the water will be coming right up. So if you are thinking that you could come here and put your towel way down the beach today, well, you have to carry it a little further up, just a few meters, so don't worry about that. Absolutely lovely place. This is, I remember this hotel so well. I grew up here as a child. I know for sure that one of our family members that are on here, their family actually owned here, so I know this must be touching their hearts right now, because I know the years that they played here in the pool and on this beach as well. Good morning, Barbara, my sister. Just stunning. I haven't even moved 20 yards, and I feel as though I've done an entire walk, because the kind of beauty that I have seen is just breathtaking. Look at this photo moment. Let's capture this first of our EMC photo opportunities. Now that will be the first official one, because you've had nothing but photo ops for the entire morning. The sunrise that we saw this morning was spectacular, and the beautiful thing about it, well, not the beautiful thing about it, but the thing about it is it only lasted for a couple of minutes. We saw just the peak and the perfect timing to watch that sunrise in this morning. It was beautiful and red, just gorgeous. Just a magnificent day. Now we call this here Casuarina Beach. Now that is long-term people like myself and many people have visited here over the years. It is Sandals. But I still call this Casuarina Beach because Casuarina Beach Hotel was located in this general area here originally for many, many, many years. Again, one of my haunts in my earlier time. Used to come here all the time to Casuarina. Used to love their happy hours. You drank 4 of their major hypnotics, or those kind of drinks I used to call them. And if you got through 4, you were given the 5th one free. I don't think there's anyone that I know that had that 5th one and remembers anything about the 4 previous ones. They had an extremely hard day the next day for sure. Beautiful, stunning. Now before these groins were laid, for example, this one directly in front of us, there was no beach in the area we'll be walking in a moment. And I say no beach, maybe about 10-12 feet from the high water mark is where you got to the Casuarina trees. So that has changed so much. This groin here was expanded. The one below has been there for as long as I remember, but this one here was a lot shorter, but then it was expanded when Sandals came here, as well as some catchment groins on the outside. So it is actually now a world-class beach, no question about that. Beautiful, beautiful beach. We're not going to talk about the cons or anything else. We're just going to simply say this is a magnificent stretch of beach. Beautiful, beautiful section of Barbados. A lot of safe swimming has been created in this general area here. You can swim, as you can see outside, it's very, very rough. Good morning, folks. Would you all like to wave to all my friends all over the world? Say good morning from Barbados. Yeah. Good, beautiful. Good morning to you.
Good morning, bro.
Good morning. Are you all I see you all walk up here for early this morning when it was out here as well. Right. Wonderful, man. So I'm speaking to people from all over the world who are right now telling you hello and love, sending their love to you. It's so beautiful and romantic. My girl's not here, but I can live my love through watching you all. So thanks very much. Are you all on Facebook?
No.
Neither of you all are on Facebook? You're all? Oh, wonderful. Well, let me give you one of our cards. I'm going to keep the camera on you because it's a lot easier than if I just pointed at the sand. And also, I would like people to see the joy and the happiness and love that's flowing here. When you get home, you check us out on Facebook, please. We are a spiritual group that meet every morning. Well, we meet every morning except for Wednesdays and Sundays at 6 o'clock. We watch the sunrise and we walk the beaches on the coastline of Barbados all over the island. Okay? You all have a fantastic day and blessings to you all. Beautiful. Thanks again, okay? Take care. Okay, thanks. I saw that couple come at the beach when I first started this morning. You may have heard them talking as I started to roll the camera as they were walking by us and walking up the beach. I love to see, I'm going to emphasize the word again, love to see love. Nothing beats that for me. That is beautiful. The joy and the happiness in their face tells it all. I can live my love through watching them this morning, and that is such a blessing to be able to do that. I have my girl in my heart, so I just put my hand on my chest just now and I caressed her as I was talking to them, and I felt her right there. Look at this world-class beach. I am going to be doing a lot of those spins this morning. I can see it already because I honestly cannot say I have ever seen this beach look better than it presently looks. Not only because of just being a wide beach, but also because of the low tide. We are seeing it at its widest possible way. Now our intentions was to walk up to Maxwell today, but I am not doing that. I'm going to spend my time taking a leisure stroll on Casuarina Beach with you all and take you up by the water I used to call the welcoming beach. I'll show you that, and that's where our walk will conclude today. But we have so much beauty to take in. I am so happy to be blessed with the friends and the loved ones that I have on here with me this morning. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. You know, no matter how I feel on the morning when I first wake up, first thing I do is thank God for life. And second thing I do is thank God for the journey that He has me on. Because the journey He has me on has brought me in contact with people that I would never have met in this life under normal circumstances. People that have become my really good friends, and people I am longing to see when they come and spend some time here in Iraq. So if any of y'all are on Iraq, you know, just let me know where you're going to be hanging out or whatever. I will try and slip out some time in between my commenting and stuff on our vlogs and get to see you, even if it's only for 5 minutes, and then we will spend some time. Tomorrow is an off day for me, people. So you know, tomorrow I am sort of like rolling all over, no commitments. All of my laundry is done. I cleaned the castle on Saturday, well, on Sunday morning. So I sort of like got everything ready for a real true off day. What a beautiful, beautiful morning. You know, the clouds make no difference. The kind of breezes that I'm feeling here are just pure, fresh and crisp. I gotta call it crisp because that's how it feels right now. Just beautiful. I don't know if any when we were walking at the beach, we saw our logos on the sand. I tell you the truth, I forgot about mentioning them, but I hope you all saw them. It was when we were walking out in front of what is Turtle Beach area. But yeah, I forgot. You know, it's a well-worked memory on mine. It's nothing to do with the old mine, because it's not old. It's a young fresh mine, just ready to start rolling. But sometimes it's so overloaded with everything else. And the beauty this morning, to be honest with you, took my breath away. I couldn't believe the sunrise that we had seen this morning. When I first left home, skies were black. There was no indication that we would get to see the sunrise this morning. No sign of that whatsoever. And just as I came around the corner, sat down the beach about 5:30, I saw little freckles starting to come up. What I like to call scaly clouds. Looks like fish scales. Little scales beginning to develop and shape in distance. And I was praying that it would get enough sun to give it, and it did get it. Not for a long period of time, but we did get it for a short time. Now all this area here is, as I said, is all new. All this sand and stuff is all new. This is because of the development of these catchment groins, and also because of the groin over to the west side. But it has turned into a magnificent beach. Just stunning, stunning beach. They have actual barbecues and nighttime dinners out here on the beach. They put out their tables and chairs and put out their big torches and stuff. I've seen out here laid out on the morning after I've come up for the night before. Just beautiful. I can just imagine waking up here. I haven't actually stayed at Sandals, but there are two different Sandals here. There's the Sandals Royal, which is directly in front of us. Then there is what they just refer to as Sandals. I don't know the actual, they have another name that goes just below here. And there's an expansion to that that's worked its way further inland that's just recently being finished in St. Lawrence Gap. Now if you remember Luigi's restaurant from years ago, just to the east of that whole area that was wooded there is actually now an additional expansion onto Sandals, a massive resort. I can tell you that the actual Royale itself, good morning to you, hi there. The Sandals Royale itself is magnificent. I was privileged to go there with my angel for an awards ceremony where one of our ambassadors, driving ambassadors, was receiving an award a couple of years back, 2 years back or so. And this place here on a nighttime looks something like a Vegas area. All the lights, all the blues and purple lights and the red lights, and the way it's laid out, just stunning. I mean, really, really impressive. Just a lovely morning out here. I'm wondering if it's our Bajan family that we met up here a few weeks ago. I'll see when they get closer, because we did speak to them and stuff. Anyhow, whether it's them or not, we're still going to speak to everyone that we passed this morning. Some people may not be too receptive, so we won't put the camera on them for too long. We'll just bypass them. But if we can involve everyone that we're seeing, you can see the joy in people's faces. It's just beautiful out here. Good morning, sir. Where are you going? Before you could actually drive down here. That was ridiculous to drive on the beach, but you could actually park up there by the grape trees and casuarina trees. They have boarded that off by the old graveyard, by the old cemetery. You can't get down the beach now. I'm glad to see that in a way, because people are actually driving out on the sand itself. And also it sort of like gives Sandals a little bit of privacy without cars coming right up on their section here and, you know, having to deal with that issue. Just beautiful though, stunning. Now normally we take sceneries where you would see a lot of landscaping and oceans and cliffs and waves and stuff like that there as our photo ops. But this, to me, is a photo op. I can't see anything looking more perfect in the way these chairs are laid out, the way this beach looks. This is just beautiful. So I don't know if you folks, any of you all are coming to stay at Sandals, but this is what awaits you if you are. It is magnificent out here. The only thing that I am not too fond of, like this section here is because it's a little bit rough, like in front of Bougainvillea and stuff, but it's not like this all year long. But this area that is not sheltered, as you can see. There's a fairly large swell coming in, but if you like to play any rough surf like I do, you'll be fine. But if you're a person that has any challenges of swimming and stuff, they have some beautiful pools, or you can just sit in the surf itself and you'll have a wonderful time. Or if you would like to stroll along a little further, Barbados has beaches all over. Dover Beach is just below. As you all would know, it's within walking distance from here. It's a beautiful walk through St. Lawrence Gap. You can come into this inside section here. You can see it's very sheltered. There's a couple out there just on the inside of the catchment ground in the water itself. You can see they're comfortable. There's no way of sitting them because the rocks the outside are breaking it up. So a very, very nice lagoon effect on the inside there as well. Just a beautiful morning. I mean, how gorgeous. Tropical delights all around. Everywhere you're looking, it's beautiful. Now you can see, you can actually, Mr. Conductor, sir, I know your favorite beach is above. Don't worry, we're going up there for you in a minute. I'm going to bring back your memories, and hopefully you'll be back here soon that I can come up here and talk to you in the morning out on this beach. But until then, I'm going to bring you the memories. As you can see, the sand is building that you can almost walk around that point. I guess at low tide with a small swell, you would be able to walk around there now, because you can see when the water is drying back, there's actually sand that's visible. Just beautiful. Check out this action here going on. Good morning. How are y'all going? This action, man. Isn't this beautiful to watch? Good morning. How are you? Good to see you. I'm just showing everyone how happy the family is, huh? Great to see you. Have a great day, okay? Thank you. It's just beautiful. Yes, you all are still looking for you know who, and I'm so happy he's not visible. He has been, I've had him sort of like, no, I wouldn't say under punishment, but I've put him away for a little while because he was behaving extremely bad last week. Gave me a very hard time, so at the moment he's frightened for dark, as you all would know, frightened for rain. Actually, you know what? He's frightened for pretty much anything, so he's hiding this morning from everybody. I know you would try and sneak out once in a while, but not today, it doesn't look like. Now this to me is one of the nicest hotels on the south coast of the island, and I have been in here, I have been in the rooms, I have used the facilities here. I haven't stayed here, but my sister stays here quite often, my sister and her husband, so I know for sure if they're on this morning, Tess and Jeff, bring the memories on, man. Enjoy the beautiful piece. I know you can't get here at the moment, but this is home for you all as well. Bougainvillea Hotel, beautiful. I remember when this was Sand Acres just above. This whole section here was built where there were a couple of private homes that some of my family used to rent on occasion, summer vacations. And this was all constructed. And the section that was above called Sand Acres, well, that has been demolished recently, as you all would know from our vlogs. But they've made some beautiful grounds above. Lovely garden area for the back of the Bougainvillea Resort. Bougainvillea is beautiful. As you can see, everyone uses the beautiful grape trees. I'm going to call them beautiful grape trees because yesterday when I got home, I inspected our Christmas tree closely, and I realized that it is a limb off of a grape tree. So I wrote about it yesterday. The first person I notified about that was my angel. I said, you can believe it, when I picked up a Christmas tree that is a grape tree. So the good thing is I have never been critical about it. I always say, look at the beautiful leaves, look at the beautiful trees, you know, but the actual fruit that bear on them, well, they look beautiful, but taste terrible. You know, somebody told me a day, the more you eat, the better the taste, but I had to associate that with Buckley's cough syrup. No matter how much Buckley's you drink, it tastes terrible, it works, and it still tastes terrible after all the years. Good morning. As you can see, the grounds are now coming back. When we were up here last time, they were still doing some work around the place, but it's really, they're doing a lot of work up here. Ready for another photo op, folks. Here we go. Photo op number, I can't remember. Let me get you on the point a little further though. Let's have a real good look at it. Would you like to be here today? All I can see is happiness everywhere. Visitors, locals, everyone has a smile on their face. Just look at the freedom and the joy here this morning. Good morning. It's beautiful. Good there. Having a wonderful time. All right, so Mr. Conductor, sir, going to your favorite spot. But before we do, look at the reflections on this water this morning. Ooh, stunning, stunning. I'll tell you the truth, when I look at this now and I think of what it was like this morning, I can't believe it is the same morning. It's totally different, you know, very, very different. But that's what makes Barbados so interesting. Look at the size of this beach now. Now I remember very clearly a few vlogs back when we came here, where those beach chairs are was the only dry sand. There was no dry sand in front of that there, especially at the high tide. The actual Casuarina tree that you're seeing up there on the beach was all up above sand level, and it was overhead. I was standing at it and looking up at it, head high at it. It's a beautiful morning. Good morning. Oops. Oh, sorry about that. I thought you just wanted to take some beach without footprints. Would like to say hi to all of my friends all over the world this morning. Yeah, having a good time in Barbados? Wonderful. Great to have you here. Happy and enjoying it. See you later, okay? So Ray, as you will remember, here is where you took some photos when you were down in Barbados last time. This should be really stimulating your heart right now. Now these are the grounds that I was mentioning where the original Sand Acres Hotel used to be located. And many of you stayed there because I know a lot of the family stayed here before. Now I am going to just try and step up on the boardwalk here so you can have a better view of it. As you can see, the pool is still here, but all these structures that used to run, like say parallel to that new building, all those blocks were taken down. They were taken down, I would say fairly recently, and then the ones at the back here that used to go across, that was also taken down as well fairly recently. But the grounds are beautiful, the gardens are beginning to mature. It is just gorgeous out here. I'm going to pass back out and give this lady a card so she can always have a look and see. You know, the more that join the EMC, the merrier and the happier it will be. Gee whiz, lads. That was a rhyme there, Nick, man. You're like, you're on form this morning. I hope they're not invading her privacy when filming and stuff. But here we go. Okay, I brought back this business card for you. This is what we do every morning except for Wednesdays and Sundays. We do live broadcasts from around the island, all the coastline. We have about, I would say, close to 100 people on board this morning from all over the world. Some Barbadians living overseas, some people that just visit here. And we do this every morning and just thank God for our lives and, you know, thank God for everything, you know. You have a wonderful day, okay? Thanks again. So it's a beautiful, beautiful morning. So just above here is where we were going. I was going to walk up here, then go out onto the road and walk up the Matzo, but that's not necessary. We have seen enough beauty this morning, and we've seen enough gorgeous beaches to last for the day for sure. As I mentioned before, I hope all of you all will take today what you're seeing right now. You will harness these visions and work with your memories and put some warmth into your heart, because from your heart, your whole soul will get warm, your body will feel warm. I know for sure that anyone that loves this island, that's watching this vlog now, that's been here before, because there's some people that are streaming this here that have not been to Barbados, but are thinking of coming to Barbados. I've met quite a few of them over the last couple of months. They may not be able to touch what's happening here, but they're enjoying this. But those that have been here before, I know for sure you're feeling this. Now this Casuarina tree, as I said before, when earlier in the year, you will see we had a vlog here. We couldn't get to the beach above. This was actually taller than me because all the sand had gone. But this is just another indication of how the sand comes and goes in this section of Barbados. Actually all around the island. We've seen it on the west coast, seen it on the east coast. We most definitely see it on the south coast. So Mr. Co-op, sir, this photo op is for you. Now visualize yourself standing at that point as you were in the last one. And your Speedo, no, you didn't have all the Speedo, but anyhow, visualize yourself here, my friend. I hope to see you down here one of these days soon. I really would love to shake your hand and welcome you to Barbados again. You know, folks, this is the beauty that we can offer you in Barbados. You know what we have here, those who have traveled here before. We've had an amazing walk. For me this morning, it was amazing. We're not doing long walks as we used to do because we're doing a 15-minute sunrise and stuff, which brings up the time for the same kind of duration. But we're taking in that beautiful sunrise in silence so we can start the morning off beautifully. I know there are a lot of you that also stay here in this area as well. So this is what we call Welcome In. It's the Beach Club. Barbados Beach Club, beautiful. It's just a glorious morning. I hope all of you all have been expressing your love and care because I'm going to read them later on. I know you've given me some licks here and there and everywhere, but I love that. It's the attention. You know, me and my buddy, well, we sit down and read those comments later on. And to be real honest with you, I think people must think we have some padded cells or something around because I laugh all afternoon. I just find it hilarious, some of the comments, especially when I'm able to actually tap into the video and see what you're laughing at and see where you're finding it funny and stuff. You know, I love to take my licks. I love it. It's not a problem. I know some people yesterday told me buy an artificial Christmas tree. But when I finish that Christmas tree, y'all are going to want it. Everybody is going to want to make one just like it. Don't mind it's a foolish grape tree, but that's all right. Have a great day, everyone. I love you. And remember today, try and love everyone that's around you. Some you will love more than others. Some will appreciate your love. Some will not like it. Some will look angry at you. It's not a problem if you're being positive and someone doesn't enjoy it. It's not the issue. The issue is if you don't do it and you're enjoying it. If you feel love and you don't express it, or you feel kindness and you don't express it, or you feel like smiling and you don't smile, look at what you're robbing yourself of. All of the blessings that God has given you. God gives you the opportunity to smile. He gives you the opportunity to love. He gives you the opportunity to care for other people. If you don't take advantage of that and enjoy it and share it, you will never feel it. Because if you don't give away what you're given, you can't feel it. Have a great day, everyone. I love you all. Greetings from Barbados. No swims today, but I'll try and get you somewhere where we can go and see in the near future. But enjoy this beautiful scenery with me. Have a good time and be kind to yourself. Remember, don't bash yourself for things that you have done wrong because we are not perfect. Just try and learn from them. And always forgive yourself because my God is kind, caring, and always forgiving. And He is not holding it against you. So who are you to hold it against yourself? Have a great day. Love you all.